Hiya Dave, super session again on the range the other day with the guys. Just a quick recap on the work that we did. I mean, I'd like to see you stand just a touch wider than that. Give yourself a little bit more of a stable platform. We can see here that the feet aren't quite shoulder width apart. The toes are turned out so we get that impression, but the feet themselves, particularly the insides of the feet, need to be approximately shoulder width apart, just to give you a better platform on which to swing. Having said that, from face on, hitting a lot of good positions, left shoulder working down, right knee straightening, left knee flexing towards the ball, super top of the backswing position. As we come through impact, maybe a touch of an early extension there, still again a little bit of sort of debris from the previous session that we did, extending a little bit too early, but overall a much better attempt to return back into forward flexion. But we can see the head moving up and back as we come through, and just a little bit too much forearm rotation, maybe getting rid of that second accumulator a little bit too early. So we'd look towards long term a little bit more shaft lean through impact. Having said that, if we look at you from down the line, what we're going to see is a takeaway that's sort of in between where you were previously and where you'd like to be. So the club there now doesn't roll inside quite as much, but we'd prefer to see it a little bit more outside the hands at P2. P4, nowhere near as much across the line as it was, but not quite as laid off as we'd like it. Much better attempt to return into forward flexion at that point, but again, club slightly behind the hands. Whenever the club's behind the hands, we've got to get the handle high, which is going to increase the rate of closure on the club face to try and get the ball back to the target. You can see there a little bit of a high exit and looking down the toe end of the club. Having said that, you're in a lot better position than you were 2 weeks ago. So the key is to keep working on the grid, keep trying to teach yourself to hit that pull, stroke pull cut, get a feeling of turning back into forward flexion. And what that's going to do is that's going to police your tendencies. It's not the answer to all your prayers, it's a tool to use to combat any tendencies that you may have. So when we're getting stuck underneath it, we get the ball forward, we start trying to hit some cuts to get that feeling of being a little bit more on top of it, club a little bit more out in front of us. That doesn't mean to say that we're going to try and hit a big draw using that method. So I think that needs to be clarified. It's only a tool. It's not that you're going to hit every shot from there. Ultimately, we'd have you moving around the grid on every shot, trying to hit every shot within that grid over and over again. Good luck with it. Play well the rest of the season. Enjoy your golf, and look forward to working with you again soon. Well done.